All right, Raven Johnson on Jazzy. Okay, that's the matchup everybody want to see. All right, double team. Number 8 double team. Ball movement. Kicks it out, and she misses the 3. 10 for USC brings it up the court. Hands it over to 25. 25 tries to get in the paint. Just outside. Kicks it out to Jazzy, who's on the perimeter. And damn, they missed the layup. Oh, this is going to be a long night. Welcome, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. All right. 4-0. 4-0. South Carolina, USC now. You never know how this going to end, but I'm going to tell you how it's starting. It's probably going to go number 4, South Carolina. I mean, number 1, South Carolina. Just because USC has absolutely no points. If you know anything about South Carolina, very efficient team. USC still missed the layup, and that's what I mean. They just missed the layup. Raven Johnson steals from USC in the paint, looking for somebody to kick the ball out to. She's the outside, hands it over to number 8, who gets the layup for South Carolina. It is now 6-0. That is what I mean. You never know how these things going to end. If you watched, who was it, TCU versus the Washington Huskies? Oh, my gosh. That was the game. That was the game. All right. Behind the back pass from Jazzy. She missed the shot. No points for USC. Looked like somebody called the timeout, maybe. Yeah. It's just that South Carolina's already playing more efficient basketball. For those people who said HBCUs didn't belong, you clearly didn't watch some of the games yesterday, because HBCUs have nothing, and I do mean nothing, to worry about. Because why? I think, who was it? Texas Tech got beat by, was it LSU? Like 47 to 100 and something. I'm like, okay, yeah. HBCUs, y'all belong. Y'all belong like everybody else. Y'all belong like everybody else. USC is still scoreless, driving up the court. Ball movement to number 25. She finally gets it. All right, 25. They finally get on the board. USC is on the board. Maybe they'll start cooking. Let's see what happens. All right, 8-0. I thought they got on the board. I don't know what happened. I thought she made a 3, so I don't know. Was it after buzzer? Because it's still 8-0 with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. I don't know. I have to go back and find out what happened with that one. Okay. Raven Johnson splashes for, is that 3? Nope, that was 2. That was inside the. Okay. Jazzy takes the ball up the court for USC, hands it off to number 11. Looking for somebody, trying to get there, and they miss it. They miss it. The score is 10-0. 10-0, South Carolina 10, USC 0. Does anybody know who LSU is going to play next? Coach Don Staley and her luxury goods tonight. All her stuff, her luxury wear seems to match whatever South Carolina is, whatever their logo color is. She always have the colors on, but she doesn't wear their product. She wears like Gucci or something like that. She's become what? Louis Vuitton Don. South Carolina trying to get to the basket, missed the layup. Number 8 gets her own rebound, and finally she gets it in, but I don't know if it counts. Score still 10, South Carolina 0, USC. 2 people with the last name Johnson on South Carolina. It's still 10-0. Surprise, surprise. If anybody's watching and wondering where this game is, you can get a day pass like we used to do for Colorado. $4.99 if you wanted to get the game. 10-0, 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter. All right. Free throw 1, good. I think that's Joyce at the line. Joyce Edwards. Yep, number 8, Joyce Edwards. $11-0. USC has not scored. Ball brought up the court, handoff, kicked out just under the steal, missed the layup. Jeez. Whoo. Missed a 3 from the side and makes the layup. South Carolina. The score is now 13-0. I don't think anybody was expecting this. USC has not scored. All right, to scramble for the ball, a steal. South Carolina takes it back to their way. Raven Johnson. And they lost the ball. And USC gets it back. USC gets it back. Trying to secure it behind the back pass. Kicks it out to... And she makes it. And she makes it. Finally, they're on the board. 13-2. USC is on the board. I thought it was a 3. That was a 2. All right. So we got some action. USC is on the board. All right, South Carolina trying to give it to the open man. Let's see. And she loses the ball. USC gets it back. The whistle blows. All right, let's see. Was there a foul? Let's see. Edwards was double teamed. She still managed to get in there. Okay. All right. All right, let's see. We're on a commercial break. Let me just say hi, everybody. That's the question. Look, right now it's looking like it's South Carolina. HBCUs are in the house. Just need more height and depth. Yeah, I totally agree. I'm like, if we I mean, honestly, with the way Texas Tech lost to LSU, I felt like, and it wasn't just, it was Baylor. I think it was a lot of schools who, I mean, they didn't do that much better than them, right? In this second round. And when I see a lot of people bottom out, for instance, right, Texas Tech, seemed like they were like in the top of the Big 12. But when they played LSU, they couldn't keep up, right? So, yeah, for those who say HBCUs don't belong, that's false. So cute commercial on with the baby playing basketball. Yeah, no, our schools, they don't worry about it. Just keep building. Just keep building. I mean, I thought it was good that HBCUs had shooters because, you know, sometimes teams don't even have shooters. And I guess that's what everybody has to have. When I say shooters, I mean 3-point shooters. We definitely had that. We definitely had people that played defense, but it was the height. The height was glaring, right? And on the women, it was actually Grit that won that game between Southern and Samford, Samford. Those teams were evenly matched. And although I feel like Samford had better ball movement, Southern was gritty, and it was grit that won that game. Let's see. I want to see who LSU plays next. Let's see who we got. Let's see. Let's see March Madness women. Like, okay, right now, Syracuse number 9 versus UConn number 1. The score is 45-98. You know, that's what I mean. Like, I wouldn't even worry about that. Now, it looks like Michigan State versus Oklahoma, which was 5-4, ranked 5-4, was close, 71-77. But make sure that's the women's too. Yep, that's women's. LSU played Jacksonville. What do y'all think the score was? 116-58. All right, the game is back. So we'll get back to the lopsided scores later, which proves that the HBCUs are fine. Enjoy being there. We'll see y'all next year. Missed a 3. USC. Yeah, that 3 shooting is out. Let's see. South Carolina headed back up the court. Number 44, trying to get in the paint. I think she might have been fouled. Let's see if that was fouled. So yeah, I think people just, were too quick to say, no, we should have gone. That's not the case. That's not the case. We were right at home just like everybody else that had a lopsided score. So I'm happy for the Southern Lady Jags. I hope to see them next year. In fact, I would like to look for them, next year. All right. South Carolina at the line, 14. USC 2. That was the first one. The second one is also made. The score is 16-2. All right. SC bringing it back up to their side. Let's see if they can get cooking. Let's see if they can get going. They're missing their star, Juju Watkins. She'll be back, I believe, next year. I don't know if y'all remember, she had an injury at the end of last season. Well, number 11 makes it. So the score is now 4 for USC, 4 trailing. South Carolina 15. South Carolina looked like they added number 1 to the rotation and number 5. Changed out 2 players who made a nice 3. 18-4. So they did good to put in. She looked like a freshman too. I don't know if she is or not. All right, South Carolina gets the ball back on the rebound. Missed shot, and she lays it up. Oh, look, she missed it. South Carolina gets there on rebound and tried again the layup, but no good. No go. I like number 5 in for South Carolina. Let me see if I can find their. Let's see if I can get their player's name. She adds a spark. You know how you can sub in one player and it's a spark? That's what she has, a spark. Here it is right here. Let's see. Number 5. Let's see who that is. Number 5 for South Carolina. Oh, Tessa Johnson. Okay, I've been hearing a lot about her. On the season, Tessa is 44% 3-point shooting, leads the SEC. Minimum 2 made per field goal. Which is 6 that. Okay. Joyce Edwards makes look like her free throws, so the score is 20-4. Talk about lopsided. You see? Yeah, don't let those lopsided games fool you. Our teams belong. I'm very, very proud of all of the teams that made it, and expect to see one more. If we were 5 last year, this year, I would like to see 6. All right. Number 3 for USC. London Jones. So they added some new players over there. South Carolina gets the bucket. It is now 22-6. USC gets it back up the field, almost loses it to steal. Number 3 recovers, gets it to number 8, who gets under the basket and gets the layup. Shout out to number 8 is Gerda. Maybe Russian. Yeah. Okay. They changed their lineup too. Good job. I like the adjustment. You know how we talk about players and adjustments? I like the adjustments that both teams have made. 22-8, South Carolina 22, USC 8. Raven Johnson coming back in. So this is the thing, right? They're number 1, South Carolina, ranked number 1. They're up 22, right? 22-8. So USC has to stay in the game. They have to stay calm. You know, I have to see who their leader emerges as to keep everybody calm and keep everybody with it. When I watched TCU versus Washington, obviously it was very obvious that Olivia Miles is the leader of that team. And I'm telling you, when she gets to the WNBA, baby, watch it. You're going to want to watch it. If you like basketball and you watch women's basketball, you're going to want to watch, because she should be going to the WNBA this year. At the time, looked like 1 of 2 free throws were made, or no, it was 2. So the score is now 24-8. All right, South Carolina subbed in number 11. 10 just came off the line, and she went back to the bench. All right, USC brings it up. Number 11 is tough. Kennedy Smith. She not playing for USC. She not playing. I want to see who emerges as the leader for USC. Trust me on this. Go watch the highlights. TCU versus Washington yesterday. You will not be disappointed. In fact, thank me later. All right, here we go. Ball movement USC, trying to make something happen. Missed the layup again. She drove to the paint, but missed the layup again. Number 25, Raven Johnson, trying to get it done. Pass, kick the ball out to the outside to Tessa. Tessa looking for somebody. Tessa trying to get to the paint, but she kicks it out back to Raven. Great ball movement. Raven trying to get there, and she did. However, it didn't go. South Carolina got there on rebound, and then they eventually got the point, 26-8. South Carolina playing more efficient basketball. So right now they're the real SC with 15 seconds left in the first quarter. The ball got kicked out by a player's foot. Okay. I'm not going to say this is going like I thought, but I'm not shocked at who's leading. I'll say it like that. Okay. All right, here we go. Raven Johnson bringing the ball up for South Carolina. Raven passes it to Tessa. Tessa is scrappy. She gets in the traffic and misses the layup. South Carolina gets to rebound, and I think that was a foul or the end of the quarter. Let's see what happened. The score is 26, South Carolina 8, USC. Must be changing the size of the court, I think. Yeah. Okay. I will tell you this. It's like a timeout break, commercial break or something. South Carolina efficiently, well coached. Well coached, right? Well coached. You can say nothing about that. Now, Flage, who's one of my favorite players for LSU, she played her last game at LSU. They beat Texas Tech. And I was like, what's going on with the Big 12 that y'all losing like that? I can keep it. Here was it right here. So guess what the score was for Texas Tech versus LSU? LSU had 101. Texas Tech had 47. Leave the HBCUs alone. They belong. Texas Tech was number 7, which was middle of the pack for the Big 12. We know that there's 16 schools in the Big 12. I haven't heard much about Colorado. Maybe they made it, but did not make it. Never heard much about them with women's basketball this year. I thought they made it, though. Maybe they didn't make it past the first round. Flage's performance last night. We're on commercial break. Let's see. Flage played 24 minutes because, as y'all can see, the game was lopsided. She had 24 points, so she was out there doing her job. 9 of 13 field goals. 3-point shooting, she was only 2 of 4. And free throws, she was 4 of 5. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, no blocks, and 1 turnover. And 2, what's PF? PF. She had 2, whatever the PF is. I have to figure out what the PF is. What's that PF? Anybody know what the PF is in basketball? I'm trying to think. It's not coming to me right now. And Michaela Williams. I don't know if Michaela Williams is going back or not. She's a guard just like Flage. She's the starter team. She played 32 minutes, 24 points, 9 of 15, 2 of 5, 4 of 4. Personal fouls. Flage had 2 personal fouls. Michaela had none. I don't know if Michaela's going back next year, but I know Flage is coming out into, I do believe, the WNBA. And Unrivaled Basketball shared the list of the future stars that they always seem to, this is their second year. But last year they did the same thing. I'll say it that way. As it got close to the end of the women's season for like March Madness, for college basketball, they were able to share who will be the stars of the season that just ended. So now, I think about a couple of days ago, they shared the picture of the stars of the players that'll be on Unrivaled starting in January. Flage was on there. There's a lot of people. I don't even know if I saw Olivia Miles, but hopefully she'll be in there too. I'm gonna check while we're on commercial break and see. Does anybody know why the women's basketball game is 4 quarters and the men's in college? We're talking college. Men's college basketball is 2 halves. Anybody know? I'm curious. I think that's curious. Future stars are Unrivaled. 2025. Like last year, Paige Buckers was a future star, but she was just a star this year. She did really well for them. Man, let me tell you about Olivia Miles. So Olivia Miles could have come out to the WNBA last year. And she was like, no, I'm going back to school. That's when rookie salaries were $66,000. So she went back to school. She got endorsed. She got NIL money. And it was known that she would make more NIL money if she went back to school. So she did. By her waiting, the CBA has been accepted the terms. And now her starting salary will be $300,000. Yes. And I can't tell y'all what a difference that is with lifestyle. Like, that's life-changing money. So when Angel Reese came in, her and Caitlin and Rakia Jackson, their salaries were $66,000, right? They could buy a house of about $150,000, which that don't get you much in any city, right? You have to live in the country for that. Now they can buy a house upwards of $1.1, $1.2 million with their $300,000 salary. And their salary is just base. See what a difference it makes? Talk about scrappy, Tessa Johnson. If Tessa Johnson's going to be next year, South Carolina's going to be good. I know Jazzy's going to be there next year. I watched her last year, Jazzy Davison. All right, so we have Raven Johnson at the line. Look like they get ready to. Coach Dawn Staley giving instruction from the side. Now, they said Coach Dawn Staley never won a championship when she played, but here she is, one of the almost the most winning coach. If not, she's already become it, surpassing, I think, the lady from Tennessee, Raven Johnson, trying to get somebody, trying to shake off a defender, gets into number 11, who gets fouled under the basket. Was that a foul? Scores 26-8, guys. 26 South Carolina, 8 USC. Yeah, number 11. I don't know if they call that a foul. The coach is obviously from USC is obviously, yep, they gave her a foul. That was a foul. So number 11 is at the line for South Carolina. She missed the first. The coach from USC California didn't care for it. That was Olcott. Medina Olcott. Another Medina. All right, 28-8. So we got number 24 playing some good defense on USC. Great ball movement, trying to shake the defender, and they get under the basket. Good job. That was good ball movement. That was really good ball movement by USC. The score is 10-28. Let's see if they can erase that lead. All right, Raven Johnson bringing the ball up the court. Tessa's on the floor, but she quickly got up. Gets it out to number 44. Gets it out to Olcott, back to Raven Johnson. They're trying to get to the paint. They kick the ball back to 24. 24 back to 44. Who fouls and gets tripped up. Let's see if they gave her a foul. I don't know. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, and I think it was a foul. Number 8, that's Joyce Edwards. She's trying to get a defender off of her, and she's looking for somebody to pass the ball to. She did, but it tipped off of 31's hands. Great save by Raven Johnson from the corner shot. Wow, 31-10. Wow, that was good. Shout out to Raven Johnson. She's a starting team for a reason. I think she might be leaving too this year. I think she's gone. Let's see. All right. That was nice. They were just showing the replay. That was a nice shot by Raven. 31-10. I wonder who's going to be number 1, projected to come out number 1 in the WNBA draft. This season, Raven Johnson is MPG 28.8, EPG points per game 10.8, 3.40%. Average points per game 5.4. Okay. All right, nice ball movement by USC, and they get it in, number 11. All right. So we got it, 13-31. Still outside it, but it's 13-31. If USC can be more efficient. All right. Shout out to Tessa. And you know what? Number 31, they're going to bench her. That's the second time with the ball from USC coming off, South Carolina coming off their fingertips. But her teammate, Joyce Edwards, saves it, kicks it out to Tessa. Tessa misses it. Rebounded. California gets the rebound. USC trying to get it done under the basket. One-handed shot. Who was that? That was number 8. Number 9. That was really good. I think, yeah, that was Jazzy Davidson. Okay. (15-31). All right, South Carolina Tessa to Joyce Edwards. They play well together. Spin move, and she gets the bucket. She gets the bucket. 33 for South Carolina, 15 for USC. Yep, Jazzy Davidson is wearing the 9. That's who that was. Now, let me tell you what I noticed. 31. Okay, they're doing the timeout. So number 31, who just came in, I don't know who she subbed in for, but I don't know if she's going to make it back to the floor. So for twice, they try to get the ball to her. You know how they just pass the ball to you, and for whatever reason, it just keeps bouncing off her fingertips. It never gets to her hand. And luckily, her teammates recovered, but that has happened twice. So let's see if Coach Staley puts her back out there, because that's not a good use of efficiency, is it? That's not a good use of efficiency. She was just subbed in. I don't know how many opportunities they give these players before they're like, okay, look, this not gonna work. Let me take you out the game. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what y'all think. Hey y'all, how you doing? Shout out to the WNBA for increasing player salaries. Straight to face. Absolutely. I'm so proud of these players, because they stood firm on what they wanted. And you know, people kept saying, it's funny how people in, like, not even call them fans. Haters kept saying they're broke. They don't make any money. The WNBA has to subsidize them, this, that, the other. People were like, how do y'all know how much money a private corporation has? Because the WNBA has never revealed their revenue. So people were just guessing all of these years that they weren't making any money. And just because the league, if they put it out there, just because somebody say they're not making any money, doesn't mean they're not making any money. They just don't want to share it with you. So the women felt like, to hell with what you say, and stood firm on it, and timing worked in their favor. So I wondered if players like Olivia Miles, who were like, I'm going back to school, if her agent and her team knew that this year would be the year that they push for that CBA and get it. I just kind of wondered if that played into her strategy, because she could have came out last year and went with the 66,000, knowing, you know, it could go up, but not to how much. But she's like, no, I'm staying in school. That's knowing your worth. And when you have college players choosing to stay in school, we're talking basketball on this side, instead of going to the pros got to get it together. And that was a huge factor too, because there's a class that's coming out, and they were like, we're not coming out. Then I remember that conversation with Olivia Miles last year. All right, let's see if I can find the rising stars. Let's see. Yeah, I looked at the picture on Rival Stars just like I did last year, and I still didn't know who I was looking at. So, you know, I have the HBO app, because they were like, give March Madness the HBO app. So I'm like, okay, because I kept it from Unrivaled Basketball. Why is it the men's games going for the next week until the championship is on HBO now, and then they put the women's games on ESPN? I'm like, man, I thought it was just football. Kennedy Smith brings the ball up the court for Southern Cal and bounces off the hands of number 8 for Southern Cal. Of course, Tessa with the scrappy just gets it. Tessa Scrappy Johnson gets it. She brings the ball back up the court. It's one-on-one, and it kicks off of her foot. All right, the ball, there's a lot of happening with the ball kicking off the foot. It happens, right? South Carolina, ranked number 1, is 32-3 overall. They only lost 3 games. And I think one of the games they lost is Texas. And USC is 18-13. They lost 13 games. That's why they're going like this, 33-15. All right, Tessa Johnson with the ball. Steps back, try to shoot a 3 and gets it. She got it. That's what I'm talking about. Take them shots. Y'all got to erase this lead. 18 for USC, 33 for South Carolina. Raven Johnson brings it up for SC with all the energy, kicks it off to number 31. She catches it this time. Kicks it out to Tessa. Tessa kicks it out to Joyce Edwards. And Joyce threw it to 31 and it didn't work. And I don't know. 31's still out there, y'all. She's still out there. She's good for the height, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it says a lot that, you know, Coach Don Stanley just didn't yank her out the game. Is she still out there? I don't see. Do I see her? She's gone. So they subbed her out, y'all. 31 is gone for South Carolina. So she had three and a half opportunities. And Coach Don Stanley was like, no, you gotta go. All right, maybe she gave the other girl a rest. The other girl was number 11, Okay. And then we also have Okay tries to battle one-on-one with USC. She's trying to get open, and did they foul her? South Carolina has had 18 rebounds. USC, Southern Cal has had 5. All right. There was no foul there. Southern Cal comes up the field. Kennedy is telling people, getting her people in motion, pointing, like, can y'all get where you need to get so I can get this ball to you? Dribbling the ball. Kennedy throws it back to the line, and it's a missed shot. That was never. Never going in. All right, so 33 to 18. Yeah, I don't know if subbing is helping. I don't know if subbing is helping South Carolina. I think this is the best they gonna get. Raven Johnson brings the ball up. I think this might come down to Texas. I wonder if it's gonna come down to Texas and South Carolina or UConn. We'll have to see. The LSU, let's not forget them. And that was a mixed wide open shot by Ocott to match the one from maybe they tired. 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Hilarious. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Is that Crowley? How you doing? Welcome, 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 fam. The last shot was by Davidson for USC. All right. Commercial. All right. So let's see if I can get this information. IG. Let's see if I can put their IG. Yeah, looking at this picture of it looks like Fox Theater. Here it is, the future stars. I don't think they're by name, but I need some help. Let's see who. Oh, they got names. Okay. We gotta zoom in. I don't know who these people are. Sarah Strong, Audie Fudd, Kiki Rice, Juju Ballin from USC. She's not playing in this one. Flau'jae, Sienna Betts, Hannah Hidalgo, Olivia Miles. Well, this is going to be a good class. That's going to be a good class. And Lay Butter. The Real Maddie. So it's only 2, 3 that I don't know. Just the 3. Okay, that's not bad. That's a good class. That's a really good class. That's a really good class. That's my rival with players. It said competition builds skill, but connection builds the future. Some people are talking about the connection that these players have. Okay, they've gone to the desk. So, okay. So I think we were watching, I don't know what we were watching, and there were 4 women at the desk. And whatever it was, I'm looking at 2 of the same 4 women that were there before. One is Cheney, and her sister is the president of, what is it, the WBB Players Association? Omeka. Yeah, Cheney and Omeka. So they're very instrumental in the WNBA. So if you know anything about women's basketball, you know who they are. But there's another person at the desk. I've seen her before. I had no idea who she is. I still don't know. But they don't put their names up there. I don't know why they don't put their names up there. So it looks like they're showing the sidelines. Kennedy is number 11 for SoCal. If you're watching, her hair is in a bun, also like Jazzy Davidson. So you might get confused. But Jazzy's 9 and Kennedy's 11. Kia Jackson. All right. Jones, number 3 for Southern Cal, brings the ball up the court, hands it off to Kennedy. And I guess it was a turnover. Yes, a turnover, not a steal, but a turnover. Raven Johnson gets it, kicks it out to Joyce Edwards. Edwards kicks it out to the one whose name I can't get because her braids are covering her jersey. And she gets it over to somebody else whose name is covering her hair, is covering her jersey. Back to Joyce Edwards. Great ball movement by SC. Joyce elbows her way in the paint, but it wasn't enough. I think she got fouled. The score is 33-18. I think Texas Tech fired their coach. Do y'all think their coach should be replaced? They have some 47 to 101 versus LSU. Let me know your thoughts. Joyce Edwards at the line. And she makes the first free throw, so it's now 34-18. And she makes the second one. So it's 35-18, y'all. Y'all know 18 times 2 is what? All right, that's where we at. Half. All right, 25 for Southern Cal, tries to get in position, kicks it out to Kennedy. Kennedy tried to drive it in the paint and makes the bucket, but it bounces off the glass. They kick it out to Jazzy. Jazzy makes it from 3. Shout out to Jazzy. Okay. This is why they say she's the leader of the team. Raven throws it up the court to the girl with the braids, and the girl with the braids gets the layup. Chick with the braids gets the layup. Don't know her name. Can't see it. Score is 37 for South Carolina, 21 for USC. All right, Jazzy tries another 3 and misses it. Rebound, South Carolina. The girl with braids with pink shoes, and she gets the layup. Shout out to her. I have no idea who that is because I can't see her. I can't see her jersey number. Oh, okay. 00. Tanaya Watson. Shout out to the media people. Watson, Tanaya. I might call her Tanaya. She wearing the pink shoes if you're watching 00. And okay, that was a turnover. A turnover right into the hands of Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards misses it under the basket. She tried to lay up, ended up on the ground. Let's see if she ends up with a foul. She's very skilled at getting these fouls. If she comes to the Atlanta Hawks, it's going to be her. And the Atlanta Dream, it's going to be her and Alicia Gray on the ground the entire time. Jazzy bumped into her, going up one-on-one. So Jazzy blocked the pass, but let's see if there's a foul. I don't think there's a foul. Oh, yep, Jazzy has 3 fouls. She has 3 fouls, and Joyce Evans is at the line and made the first free throw. So, Jazzy's like, yeah, I didn't foul her, but that's what all that falling on the floor does for you. She made it look believable. Scores 40. Let's see if she gets the second one, and she does not. Bounces in, but bounces out. Rebound by South Carolina. Number 10 brings it up the court. She's a little scrappy, and it's stolen. And it's thrown to Tanaya Watson, who gets the layup. Talk about some efficient basketball. You got to keep your head on the swivel. 42-21. 42 South Carolina, 21 USC. And South Carolina was dribbling but fell on the floor. I don't know. Maybe that's a tactic. I'm not sure. Number 10, she's pretty scrappy. But she couldn't hold on to that ball because they stole it from her. So good job by number 44. Let me see who that is. So Tanaya Watson. At least I remember her. So let's see who that is. $42 for South Carolina, 21 for USC. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. All right. Raven Johnson has the ball, brings it up the court, spin move, and she misses the layup. Can't do that. Can't do it. Can't do it. Got to finish the layup. Great. Oh, my gosh. Raven Johnson stole that ball while USC was thinking about it. Wow. Talk about redemption. 44-21. Raven bringing in all the energy. All of the energy. Man, if she went to the WBA this year, woo. All right. Let me see what the number 1 player, projected player. Number 1 projected player in the WNBA draft. Let's see if they picked that up. When I tell you she stole that ball before USC realized she stole it. Raven Johnson. Yep. UConn's Ozzie Fudd is projected to be the number 1 overall pick in the 2026 draft, averaging 17.7 points per game for the Huskies. She's expected to go early, with several analysts projecting her to land at the top spot, potentially to team up with Paige Buckers. Oh, they gonna put them on the same team? Okay, that's the Dallas Wings. I don't know if y'all know, but they date. Yeah, so they gonna put them on the same team. And if y'all also don't know, Enrique Ogunwale just got married to her longtime girlfriend. She don't play basketball though. And right after Enrique gets a new contract, I'm like, you know what? It'd be funny if somebody, it's funny how when you talk about the WNBA and they don't talk about the gold digging, right? But last year they were talking about women flying out guys. They were flying duped out and stuff like that. So now we have somebody with a new baller contract. I don't know if Enrique is going to be up for that Supermax, but if she is, you know, I just got married, but there's no conversation about a prenup or nothing like that. So I just think that's funny. It's all right, there's a tussle for the ball, and of course Joyce Edwards ends up with it, and she gets it to the one whose name I need to learn, number 44, who makes the bucket. The score is now 46-21. All right, number 10 got frustrated and hit Tessa Johnson in the leg with the ball. Wow. Pretty sure that's what that was. Who was number 44 for South Carolina? Let's see. All right, whistle blew. 1 minute, 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Who's number one in the Big 12? I don't know. Look, for men's and women's basketball. There we go. Ball brought the court to Tessa Johnson, moved around to Joyce Edwards, then to Ocott, back to Tessa Johnson. Who makes it? Who makes it? Tessa Johnson. 49 South Carolina, 21 USC. All right, number 10, Southern Cal trying to find a way. Kicks it out to number 6. Raven Johnson. No, 44 stole it this time. Woo! And she missed the layup. And number 11, Ocott came behind her and finished it off. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you take care of your teammate. 44 seconds and counting down. 2-possession game. USC tries a 3 and it does not work. Rebounded by Ocott from South Carolina. She hesitated for a second to find her people. She hands it over to Raven Johnson. South Carolina is just a better team. The score is 51-21. They let the clock run out. Hands it over to Joyce, who's in the paint. Edwards draws a foul. Did she draw a foul again? God damn, she good at that. It's USC ball. Now Staley about to have a fit at the refs, like, why you not calling the foul for Joyce for the 3rd time, 4th time, 5th time? So Don Staley having a fit. South Carolina people like, what we doing? What we doing? All right, moving on. Number 11, Kennedy bringing the ball up the court with finesse, and she got picked off by Tessa Johnson, who hands it over to 44, who gives it to Joyce, and she misses the layup. And she missed the layup, but she holding the nose. I don't know. Maybe Joyce Edwards got hit in the nose. She's good at drawing the fouls, though. 13-0 run to start the game. 16-0 run to finish the half. Joyce Edwards. She's good. She's good. All right, they're interviewing. So it's halftime. So they're interviewing Coach Don Staley. Let's see if I can look at some stats here for y'all. When I put in March Madness, it automatically comes up to the men, but I'm trying to get to the women. All right, let's see how we get. All right. March Madness men's. Let's see, women. It's funny how that happens. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's a 30-point game at the half, y'all. 51 South Carolina, 21 USC. I think the real SC is the University of South Carolina. All right, let's look at some stats here. In the first quarter, USC Trojans, who got going late, only scored 8 points. South Carolina scored 26. And then in the second quarter, the USC Trojans, who started late, only had 13 points. Oh, no, they had a total of 13 points. I'm sorry. No, they had 13 points. They had 13 points, and South Carolina had 25. Yeah, the total is 21, 8 and 13, and 26 and 25, 51. Yeah. Is this a blowout? Would y'all say this is a blowout? It's a blowout. I think this is a blowout. What do y'all think? Let me know if y'all think that this is a blowout. Let me know if y'all think this is a blowout. I think this is a blowout. I mean, it's a 30-point game. What else could it be, right? All right. So, all right, let's talk about USC. All right. So Laura Williams was number 6. She didn't play yet. Let's talk about who played. Just show me who played. Why do I have 0 minutes? What's happening here? Let me go to South Carolina. Maybe it needs to refresh. I don't know why everybody has 0 minutes. That's weird. But the point, Joyce Edwards for South Carolina, as you can imagine, leads with 16 points and probably has all the free throws. 5 of 9 field goals. She has no 3-point shots, and she's 6 of 8 on free throws. She's had 8 free throws. And she's had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Wow. Number 11, Okot Medina, she has 10 points, 3 of 4 field goals, 0 of 1 3-point shots, 4 of 4 free throws. She made all her free throws. 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 turnovers and 1 personal foul. And then there's Pink Shoes, Tania Lotson. Oh, I thought it was Watson. It's Lotson, Latson. 4 points, 2 of 4 on field goals, 0 of 1 on 3, no free throws. She's had 1 steal and 3 turnovers. Wow, she's turned the ball 3 times. And 2 personal fouls. Where's Raven Johnson? Let's see. Raven Johnson. Okay, she has 7 points. That's the facilitator. Well, she and Tessa are really doing a great job of facilitating. 3 of 6 for field goals, 1 of 2, and 0 at the free throw line because I don't think she's been there yet. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Yeah, she definitely doing the work. And Tessa Johnson, 6 points, 2 of 5 field goals, 2 of 3 3-pointers, and no free throws because she hadn't been to the line. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 turnover. So of the 2, Raven is the more efficient, but they both are if they both leaving, they will be sorely missed. But I don't think they both leaving. Number 44 is Agat Makir. She is 6 points, 2 of 5, 0 of 1 with threes, 2 and 2 on free throws, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. She has had 4 steals and 1 personal foul. She has had 4 steals. That's number 44. While she might be down at the end of the list, she's doing the work. She's definitely doing the work. All right, let's go over to USC and look at what they got going on. All right, let's see. Kennedy Smith, number 11 for Southern Cal, leading with 9 points, 4 of 10 field goal shooting, 1 of 3 for 3 points, no free throws. Nobody from Southern Cal has a free throw. Not one person has shot a free throw. Only 1, 2, 3 people have attempted a 3. Wow. And field goals. Jazzy Davidson has attempted 8. She's only made 2. Kennedy Smith attempted 10. She only made 4. They just not efficient basketball. I wonder if they're going to keep their coach. I just wonder, this is the time of year everybody start changing when they're like, okay, I think what we need to improve upon. Sometimes it's coaching. All right. So looking at the overall stats, field goals, SC, 9 of 27. Attempted 27 and made 9. South Carolina attempted 33, made 17. Field goal percentage is 33 for Southern Cal and 51.5 for Carolina. 3 of 8 or 37% on the threes. They both about the same, 3 of 8. They both the 3 of 8 on the threes. They're equal there, 37.5%. Free throws. That's where South Carolina has the advantage. Because why? Nobody for Southern Cal has a free throw all the way through 2 quarters of play. Whereas Carolina is 14 of 16. They've attempted 16 and they have 14. They're 87% on free throw shooting. What else is the advantage? The advantage is also for steals. Carolina has had 11. And SC's only had 3. Also, SC has had 15 turnovers. Wow, Carolina's only had 7 points off of turnovers. 18 points off of turnovers for Carolina and only 5 points off of turnovers. Personal fouls. Woo, 12 personal fouls for Southern Cal and 5. So you see what's happening. You see what's happening. All right, they're showing Vanderbilt and Illinois. Vanderbilt up 58 to Illinois 41. And it's showing Syracuse and UConn. The score is 28 to 8. 28 to 8 in the first quarter at the end with 1 minute left. Shout out to Ozzie Bud. Great ball movement by South Carolina. UConn, but of course, it's UConn. UConn's record is 35-0. They are number 1 in their region, which is Region 1 Fort Worth for the tournament. Syracuse is 24-8. Not so bad. Not so bad. They're number 9. UConn just running circles around Syracuse with that ball movement. If you can do something about that ball movement, like if you can shut them down with that, maybe get some steals in, and that's what, if you ask me, South Carolina, that's the advantage. They don't mind stealing the ball. And I don't know why it is. Nobody from Southern Cal has been to the free throw line. That's kind of crazy. And as you can see, Joyce gets there all the time. So let me see what y'all saying. Hey, everybody. Hey, Tamika, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Katrina, how you doing? Roman said Tennessee, House Clo, and UConn, Rebecca Lobo, Diana Taurasi, powerhouses for the last 25 years after USC Lady Trojans, Cheryl Miller, and the Lady Bruin, Ann Myers. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Think the coach at USC might be under fire because of how Juju was overused. Was that last year? Yeah, which may have led to her injury. And I remember them talking about that. And they lost her all season. I think they had her at all this year. She missed the entire year. So let's see if she get fired. The coach from Southern Cal, because how is it your players don't have any free throws? What are we missing there? What are we missing there? Texas Tech was a good team years ago with Cheryl Swoops, who had her own shoe. So I didn't know she played for Texas Tech. Some players have the jitters in the beginning of the game. Yeah, I could see that. Great play by Nola Girl. Yep, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, so shout out to the WNBA. These women have a lot to look forward to. Yep, the young lady from LSU is a talented rapper, Flage. Yep, she got her own shoe with Puma. It's a nice shoe too. Yeah, she's gonna be a star. Well, she is a star already. Looks like they're getting a very talented class in the WNBA. Right on time for the money to be right. Right on time for the money to be what it need to be. I would say shout out to all the women in the past who they didn't get it, but they paved the way with their hard work. For the women in this current, current active players who stood firm to change things, not just for themselves, but for the future, and to give respect to those from the past, because they wouldn't have had a viable product without the ladies from the past, right? So shout out to them. Let me see the standings for the Big 12 women's basketball and see, since we kind of have Colorado in the Big 12. Women's basketball, Big 12 standings. Let's see. So let me ask this question. With the airports being in disarray, right? We have LaGuardia with a plane running into, after a plane landed, it was on the runway going about 30 miles per hour, and it crashed into a fire truck. The airport had to be shut down. I'm assuming a lot of that traffic from LaGuardia went over to JFK or to New Jersey. And you have Houston, all the big cities are swamped airports that have TSA through the government, experienced the 3-hour waits just to get through TSA. And they showed ICE in Atlanta, but they were just doing security. They weren't helping out with TSA. So I don't know why they were, because people kept saying they were going to help out. They can't even help out with TSA, but apparently they were checking people's immigration status. So I don't know, guys. They said it's getting worse. The 3 hours going to turn into longer. So if y'all have to travel, I would just try to figure it out another way. or just be extremely patient. Just be extremely patient. They said there were only 2 people working at TSA in Atlanta, which had the line snaked outside at passenger drop off. If you have been to the world's busiest airport, Hartsfield Jackson, you know how far passenger drop off and pickup or drop off is from TSA. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. All right, the Big 12. Let's see. Here we go. Was that men's or women's? Anybody travel recently? Let us know your story. Is this men's or women's? Yeah, okay. So in the Big 12, TCU was number 1. Should have figured that. After watching TCU versus Washington, should have figured that. West Virginia was number 2. Now that's a surprise. Baylor was number 3. Oh, okay. They lost yesterday, I thought, to Duke or something like that. Oklahoma State is 4. That's a surprise. Texas Tech is 5. Colorado was 6. Iowa State was after Colorado. Then it was Utah, BYU. Last was the University of Houston women's, which is the direct opposite of University of Houston men's, because I think the men's were still in the tournament unless they lost yesterday. Notre Dame 83, Ohio State 73. So Notre Dame moves on. Number 6, Notre Dame beat number 3, Ohio State. Okay. Hidalgo sets Notre Dame's single season record. Shout out to them. All right. Who's in the Big East in basketball? UConn, and then Villanova and Seton Hall. I haven't heard those names. I haven't heard Villanova, Seton Hall, or Marquette, but they could be there. St. John's, I did hear their name. Yep, so the Big 12 was led by TCU. That's not a surprise, because Olivia Miles, she transferred there from somewhere else. I don't know where she went. I feel like she went to UConn before and then ended up at TCU. Shout out to the WNBA. Facts. So yeah, the coach at USC might be the one on Odd Man Out. Absolutely. Come on in, hit the like button. Hit the like button for me. Some of y'all that might be new to the basketball side of What She Said Sports. But we here. We've been here. Hit the like button for me. 19 of us. Let me see who LSU plays next, because we might be watching that game too, because I want to see Flau'jae play before she gets to the WNBA. Who we have? All right, we're at halftime with the battle for the real SC, but it looks like South Carolina is the real SC. It is a 30-point game, which I consider to be a blowout. But the game is exciting. Blowout or not, it's still exciting. It's not like it's a boring blowout, because you just wonder at some point, will Southern Cal get it together? But I don't know. The fact that none of their players have been to the free throw lines tells me they don't have a good strategy. I've seen Joyce Edwards get there, was it 8 times? I'm just saying, you got to do what you got to do, right? All right, they're showing the highlights. I need to learn number 44 name again. March Madness women. All right, let's see. Halftime. All right, let's see who else. Let's look around the league. Oklahoma State, number 8 ranked. Oklahoma State plays UCLA, ranked number 1, tonight at 10. Ooh, that's late on the West Coast. Oh, Syracuse versus UConn ended 98-45. Talk about lopsided. Talk about a blowout. How are these teams traveling? Are they traveling on private charters? They must be, because they don't seem to be affected by the airport situation, which is how we got to the airport conversation. The score is still 51-21. Vanderbilt 75, Illinois 57, lopsided. All right, here we go. 53 for South Carolina, who moved to the other end of the court. All right, who we got? Kennedy. Did she make it? I think she tried a 2, but it didn't work. Bounced off the rim, I guess. Ball kicked out to Tessa. No, it didn't go nowhere. Turnover to South Carolina, number 10, Scrappy bringing it up. And it turns it over to Scrappy for South Carolina, Tessa Johnson, who gives it to Peak Shoes. Tanaya Watson, Latson, who gets it to Joyce Edwards in the paint, who gets the layup. Because if she didn't get the layup, she was going to get the foul. 55-21. Shot 3 from the corner for USC. 24-55. All right, come on, USC. Let's see if y'all, Southern Cal, let's see if y'all can shave some points off in the legal way. You know what I mean? Tessa Johnson tries a mid-range shot. It did not go. Jazzy bringing the ball up the court. Guarded by Raven Johnson. She gets away, gives it to number 10. 10 gets it to somebody under the paint, and it's stolen from her by Okay. Passes it off to Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson trying to find a shooter or a spot. She throws it to Joyce Edwards, and the ref calls traveling. She calls some kind of foul. I don't know. They're saying, I guess Joyce fouled Jazzy. Nope, no foul. All right, let's go. Ball bouncing out of bounds. Let's see what happened here. 55-24. I guess at this point, they're showing Dawn Staley. I guess at this point, Dawn Staley just wants to keep her lead. So just try to maintain the lead. All right, Jazzy has the ball for Southern Cal. And she passes it off to number 25. 25 guarding 25. Let's see what happens. Score still 55-24. Dawn Staley's fussing. I don't know if she's fussing at the player or she's fussing at the ref. Okay. Number 5 gets it out to Kennedy. 6 gets it out to Kennedy for Southern Cal. Kennedy shoots it and misses it before the buzzer. Still 24-55. I don't know if USC coach gonna take it because I don't know why she would keep her job. I really don't. And looking at this, I don't know why she would keep her job. None of them have been to the free throw line. 7 minutes left in the third quarter, and they haven't scored. I think maybe they got 1 or 2 points. Well, must have been 2. All right. Ball in motion for South Carolina. Latson to Okot. Okot to Raven. Raven finds her spot and misses it. Rebound by Okot for South Carolina, her own teammate, and they battling for it with Kennedy. 11 versus 11 was the battle. Let's see, was there a foul called on that one? They took Kennedy out the game. She has 4 fouls and 9 points. Oh, wow. So, no, there was no foul, but they did stop people. All right. So, without their... yeah. 57 points because Joyce Edwards got to the basket. All right. Joyce Edwards on 25. 25, a little scrappy. Looked like she just got in. She misses the mid-range shot. Rebound by South Carolina. South Carolina. Latson takes it up. Tanaya with Peak Shoes. 0-0. She looking for somebody. Kicks it out to Okot. Okot misses the 3 from the line. Rebound by South Carolina. Jazzy. Jazzy gives it to number 10, who I told y'all was scrappy. Jazzy versus Tanaya Latson. Jazzy kicks it out. That's not Jazzy, that's somebody else. They get under the paint, they moving the ball, they moved it too much because South Carolina got it. All that ball movement is good, but if you move it too long, somebody gonna steal it, and that's what happened. And Jazzy stole the ball back from South Carolina. So let's see if they can make something happen. Jazzy gets into the paint, she gets the shot off the back of the glass. All right, so here we go. 26-60. 26-60. I don't think they're gonna be catching up. But it's just exciting basketball. But I think we know who the winner is here. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. But anything can happen. Let's see. Shout out to Tessa, who misses the long range three, but she tried it. She tried it. All right. So here's the thing. Ball movement is great, but too much ball movement, somebody gonna steal the ball. I'm like, you gotta be quick with it, you gotta be fast, and you can't just pass the ball. You can't move the ball around endlessly because somebody gonna steal it, especially if they were trained by a coach who won't steal the ball, right? That's what it is. Okot is tying up her shoe. First 60 games, she's 3 of 10 for 3-point shooting and field goals, and last 9 games, 9 of 16 3-points and field goals. Okay. 3-point field goals. Okay. Score is 60-26, lopsided. Oof. But at least it's not boring. All right, so a steal by Jazzy from South Carolina. Good job. Oh, she makes it. Davison. All right. 29-60. Almost half. Almost. Tanaya Latson bringing it up with the pink shoes, gives it over to Joyce Edwards, who hands it over to number 44, whose name I need to remember. And 44 hands it back to Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards spins around and gets under the basket, and she on the ground. So she gets the point, but then she get a foul too. 62. Nope, 62-29. Joyce Edwards is good. Joyce Edwards is really good. She's strategic. Yeah, she's strategic. Facts. That's a great spin move. She got the layup up, and she somehow still ended up on the ground. So just in case she didn't get that layup, she was going to get that foul. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. And she at the damn free throw line. See what I mean? Woo, season. Oh, my God. This girl, Joyce Edwards, 20 points per game. 21st tied most under Staley, Asia Wilson. She sides with Asia Wilson for the most points of the game. Joyce Edwards. Lord, that's because Coach Don Staley teaches these girls well. I need you to get that layup, or if you don't know if you get it, make sure you get that foul. We're going to get something out the deal. Joyce Edwards to Tessa, speeds up and misses the layup. Tessa, no. You can't do that. 62-29. Thank God it's not a close game. Shout out to the scrappiness from Southern Cal. Missed a three, like, by a mile. Just, yeah, their coach gonna get fired. I'm pretty sure their coach gonna get fired. I don't know why they can't shoot threes like that. Joyce Edwards versus guard Jazzy Davison. That's what they were showing. The job for, it's a commercial. The job for Southern Cal at this moment is just to look like, just stay with it. It might look like it's out of the way, and that's okay. Just show what y'all made of and just keep playing. Just keep trying for as many points as you can get, because it shows people that you're resilient. You're not just willing to give up, right? Because if this was a game that was a little bit closer, maybe y'all could come back, because Tessa missing these layups, and her and somebody else. If you notice, I keep saying you're missing them layups. You get lazy. See, you got to get them layups, because sometimes games come down to a layup. So shout out to Coach Don Staley for coaching her players well. I think it shows that with Joyce Edwards, who is clearly leading with free throws, that there's a strategy there. And when she went up for the layup and ended up on the floor, she got the points and she got free throws. And the other team hadn't even been to free throw line yet. That's coaching. That's what I think. This lady gonna get fired. Whoever this is, Southern Cal need to be on the lookout for a new coach. I don't know who it's gonna be. Maybe hire Candace Parker or somebody. But Yeah. Shout out to y'all for hanging out with us. We're in the third quarter. Yep, shout out to y'all. We're in the third quarter. We're on a commercial break. We're just waiting to see if anybody from Southern Cal is going to make it to the free throw line before the game ends. I just think these women have a lot of talent. I just don't think they have a good coach. Honestly, I don't know this lady, but that's what it's screaming. They got too much talent, and they're not really good at threes. I don't know how they got this far. One thing about it, there are certain teams like Sanford, and Sanford, everybody on their team, they had good ball movement and they could shoot threes. But again, grit won that game. But SC, yeah, they need a new coach. They need somebody who can strategize to win, because none of your players been to the free throw line. I don't know what that says. And Jazzy stay on the ground. So, that's coaching. Ramon said, shout out my girl Lynette Woodard, who played at Kansas, was the first woman Harlem Globetrotter. Okay. So they had a female Globetrotter. Okay, I don't hear much about them anymore, but I know they're still out there, I'm sure. Did we just see Snow at a Globetrotters game? So yeah, they still out there. LSU coach Kim Mulkey was a scrappy point guard back in the day for Louisiana Tech, where she won the Natty, and she won a Natty as a coach at LSU. Oh, okay. Shout out to Kim Mulkey. A good coach teaches players how to play against the passing lanes, causing steals and turnovers. Yeah, and they're not doing that. They're not doing that. They're just not doing that. Slam dunk matchup. TCU versus Iowa. I guess that's what they're talking about. Is that the next matchup? All right. 44 back with the ball. Tell me her name again. Let's see. Passes it off to Joyce Edwards, who knows exactly what to do with it. TCU is playing Virginia coming up. Number 3 TCU versus number 10 Virginia. I'm going to go with Olivia Miles and company on that one. That's the Sweet 16. When is that? I don't know when that one is. That must be next. (62-29). 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. I'm committed to learning number 44's name. All right, let's see. Great ball movement by SC. They made it 3. Okay, all right. Okay. The score is now 31-62. Okay. 4 minutes left. 44 being scrappy while I look up her name. Passes it off to 5 Tessa. Tessa passes it back to Olivia, who gets the shot, and she on the ground. 64-31. Don't tell me she got the foul too. So that's what she does. She get the basket and end up on the ground regardless. It's strategy, right? Because I like that. I told y'all, if she comes to the Atlanta Dream, her and Alicia Gray gonna both be on the ground, because she played the same way. And she's at the line, y'all. She got the basket, and once again, she got the free throw. USC, Southern Cal need to take notes. They need to take notes. 65-31. Because hell, I picked up on her game, so they should definitely know it. Number 10 gets the mid-range shot. It bounces out. She don't get it. Hands it off to Jazzy. Jazzy trying to find somebody. Jazzy gets in the paint, but misses it. Joyce Edwards gets it. I was right. Olivia Miles of South Carolina gets it. Number 44 got it, and she gets to the basket, and she gets the layup. That's what I'm talking about. Well, it wasn't really a layup, kind of, sort of, but it was good. She got it. She finished at the rim. That's all that matters. 67-31. 3 minutes left. Southern Cal has the ball. Good ball movement, trying to get in the paint. She gets in the paint, and the whistle blows. Let's see what happens. South Carolina has 1 foul. Looks like, I guess SC don't have any. They don't have any fouls. If so, they got 2 or 4. I don't know. They just got 2 after timeouts. South Carolina hasn't used any of their timeouts if they have 4 timeouts left. All right, 44 brings it up. Behind the back, dribble pass. Nice. To 31. 31 back in the game. 31 back in the game for Southern Cal. For South Carolina. Latson shoots a mid-range shot and she gets it. The score is now 69-31. Number 10 kicks it out to Jazzy for Southern Cal. Come on, Jazzy. That's the start of their team. She passes it in the paint. And they missed the layup. And you know who came and got the rebound? Pink shoes. Latson. Yep. And she drives it all the way up the court. She gets in the paint. She hands it off to 31. 31 gets her a bucket. And now she got the point. 71-31. It is now a 40-point game. At the half, it was 30. Now it's 40. This is a clinic at this point. All right. All the scrappiness in the world of SC, but they can't shoot for shit. So I just hate it for them. They need to work on that. 44 lobs it up the field to Tessa. Tessa gets it with ease. 73-31. Okay, they just routing them at this point. 2 minutes left. They just routing them at this point. But I applaud SC for staying in it. I applaud FC for trying to, not SC, Southern Cal, for trying to stay with it and not be bothered by the fact that South Carolina has 73 and they only have 31. All right. Number 44. Her name is Agat. Okay. Agat. Makir. I'm gonna have to call her Makir because the other girl is Okat. So I'm gonna have to call 44 Makir. All right. 31 is Alicia. So I know her name. All right. 31 is Alicia. Shout out to Alicia. She got us some points. She sure did. She got her some points. Alicia is 2 of 5, 0 of 1 on the 3 points, and she 2 of 2 on the free throws. Good job. Good job. Good job. Let's see USC. Did they get anybody with free throws yet? Jazzy 3 of 5. Kara Dunn and Kennedy Smith, who I don't think is playing right now. Oh, okay. They only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steals. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. And a lot of personal fouls. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 17 personal fouls. Yeah. That's coaching. Let's see what happens. Oh, what's up? If they keep their coach, I don't know. What y'all think if they keep their coach? I don't know. They should definitely not keep their coach. But what do you think what happens if they go into the next season bringing Juju back? And because I think Juju's supposed to be back next year. So when they have her the future of Unrivaled, that must be 2 years from now. Well, this year, next year. So I don't think she's coming out. I think she's coming back. She should just move on. But I think it's an age thing with the WNBA. You have to be a certain age. The Lady Gamecocks are well coached. Facts, man. Facts. Right? The deeper we get into the tournament, the better gameplay will take place. Oh, I believe that. I definitely believe that. I just expected more from Southern Cal. I mean, when you're playing in your own division, you look like the star. But when you get out and you start playing in competition, it just kind of shows, right? Well, we not all that. That's what it shows. We not all that. They show in Sacramento, California. I've been there. Looks a little flat. When I was in Sacramento, it was 106 degrees. That's all I remember. I felt like the sun was following me. It was so hot. I was like, Jesus. It was hot. Okay, here we go. Sweet 16. Duke versus LSU Friday. Yeah, I'll be watching it. Maybe. I don't know. Because Duke. And Minnesota plays the winner of UCLA versus Oklahoma State because they defeated Ole Miss by 2 points. Ooh, that had to be painful. To defeat Ole Miss to lose by 2 points. Yeah, that was painful, I'm sure. All right, the current score is 73 for South Carolina and 31 for USC. Jazzy shoots a mid-range shot. It doesn't go. UConn will make its 32nd straight Sweet 16 appearance. Yeah, UConn is that school, right? 34 points, ties a career high, 52nd straight win. Wow. Because they're 35-0. Let's see how they do. I mean, they normally can win it all. So, all right. Alicia has the ball, number 31. Hands it off to Tessa. Tessa hands it off to somebody I don't know because can't see because of her hair. And Makir. Makir misses the layup. And they battling for the ball in the paint. You can't miss the layup. I know it happens, but it's too easy. Especially when you're not contested like that. Number 30. Who is number 30 for South Carolina? Let's see. All right, Kennedy's back in the game for Southern Cal. Passes it off to Jazzy. Jazzy misses the mid-range shot. Whistle blows. 73-31. Let's see. Who is number 30? 30. Okay. Coach Don Staley going all the way down her roster. This girl is last on the roster. Number 30, Miriam Dauda, D-A-U-D-A. She's only played, she's 2 points. She just got the game, but she playing. 1 rebound. She's 2 of 2 for free throws. See how her players get in the game and instantly they have free throws? It's like you're going to come away with something. Like, I'm going to need you to leave here with something. Jazzy's at the line. She made her free throw. 32-73. 41-point game. Makir battling it out. And she gets the layup. Shout out to Makir. That's right. Got to finish it. She was guarded by Jazzy. You got to finish it. Score is 75-32. Makir is long-legged. Yeah, they got some height over there. You got to have that height, right? And it's amazing people were talking about the HBCUs need height. Somebody said they need to go to Africa and start getting our cousins. I'm like, I'm shocked they have not. I'm shocked. But they said it came down to the parents want education over sports. So they say that's what it is. All right, here we go. 76-32. Nice shot. Nice shot by number 3 for Southern Cal. Nice 3. Good job. 35-76. Ball rolling away. Scrappy number 10 from Southern Cal gets it. She gets to, and she makes it. She makes it. That should be another 3. Yep, that was another 3. 38-76. 45 seconds left. 2 possession game. And ended in the third. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. 24 passing the ball around on South Carolina. Ball movement. Number 30. Nice dribble. Nice handles. She shoots and misses. Tries a 3. 31. Tries to lay it up, but the whistle blew somewhere. Let's see what happens. 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Coach Don Staley looking like, what's happening here? What we doing? What we doing? All right. USC bringing the ball up. Who's number 10 for USC? Let me call her by name because she's pretty scrappy. I like her. Malia Samuels. Shout out to Malia Samuels. Okay, the ball is stolen by South Carolina, 0-0. Tanaya Latson, and she gets it 78-38. 40-point game. Long shot across the court to end the third quarter. Misses it. And let's see what happens. Yeah, Tessa Johnson is a menace. I like her. I like her. It'll be interesting to see who Coach Don Staley loses and who she brings in. I mean, clearly she knows talent, right? Because she had Asia Wilson and she clearly replaced her. And Joyce Edwards is a menace. I'm like, she's a menace. Any WNBA team on Rival gonna be happy to have her because she clearly knows how to get the bucket and get the foul at the same time. Like that seems like a skill. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. So y'all come on in, hit the like button. This has been quite interesting. It looks like for sure. It looks like Southern Cal need to fire their coach. Yeah. It's that the deeper we get to tournament play, the better. Yeah, I agree with that. But I still was expecting better of this than South Carolina. I really was. I mean, not South Carolina. Southern Cal. I was. But again, that divisional play will fool you every time, right? Every time. It will get you every time. All right, so we got 1 quarter left. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Moderators, hold it down. My bad. I was mute the whole time, but you can imagine what I was saying. Ever since I came back, I didn't unmute the button. Shout out to them. They look like they okay going out the game. So they taking all the stars out. All of the stars from South Carolina are coming out the game 84-41. Raven is on the bench. Okai came out. Number 30, the one I told you I was at the bottom of the roster, Miriam Dottom. She's playing. She's at the free throw line. Score is 85-41. Coach Dawn Staley looked like she's pleased. 85-41 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter with her stars sitting on the bench. Raven Johnson is SEC Defensive Player of the Year, number 25. Shout out to Raven Johnson. Miriam is playing. Alicia, 31, is playing. Latson. Okay, so 24 is in and 44. So we got, I don't want to say the B team, but kind of 3 points for USC, 44-86. They haven't given up. Shout out to SC. They have not, USC, they haven't given up. Jazzy Davidson, 15 points, 4 and 6 on threes. 31, Alicia takes the shot, misses the shot. And they were double teaming Cal. Jazzy gets to the basket and get double teamed. The whistle blows. Let's see if she gets to the free throw line. Jazzy's drawing those fouls. I think she might be drawing those fouls. Let's see if that's what happens. I don't know. Let's see. Thank you. I looked down and saw it. Thank you. When I get back, I unmute myself. Sorry about that, Ramon. Jazzy is at the line. Okay, so she is at the line. 86-44. Jazzy misses her free throw. I don't know if she had 1 or 2, but I don't know if she got a 44-86. All right, Latson looked like she leading the B team. That's what it's giving, which could be the future of South Carolina next year, really. 88-44, 5 minutes left. Great ball movement. Looks like they got the B team in for the Trojans too. And she almost got picked off, but she held on to it. Good job preventing the steal. Yeah, we got a B team in. I think they need to replace the coach at Southern California. They keep showing Juju Watkins. I don't know why they keep showing her. I guess they trying to gauge her reaction, but she got a poker face on. She was sticking her hand in her shoulder, and her in her shoulder, because that's where her thoughts were. All right, at the line, somebody at the line. Good job for Southern Cal. Number 13 is at the line getting these free throws, and she made them both. 45, or she made at least one. No, she made them both. 46-88. 46-88. All right, Makir getting it done, bringing it up the court with them long legs. For South Carolina, passes it off to Latson, who passes it off to Alicia. Alicia gets him, trying to get in position to shoot. She hands it off to 24, which is Miriam, I think. And they missed. They missed the long shot, but you know what? It's okay. This is their time. This is the time for the B team to show, improve, and get that practice in. Southern Cal Jazz is still cheering on the team. They're showing the 2017 South Carolina national champions with Asia Wilson. I wonder who else was in that class. Oh, I see. Asia Wilson, and she plays for the Indiana Fever. Aaliyah Boston. She was on that She was on that squad too. Okay. Yeah, she was on that squad. Yep, she was on that squad. Yeah, this one's a wrap. USC coach gotta go. Let's see who else was on that 2017 championship team for USC. Let's see. Current WNBA players from the 2017 College National Championship for women's basketball. Let's see. Let's see who was in it. They telling me the top 25 women's basketball players for 2017 and 18. Let's see. Asia Wilson was number 1. Number 2, Kelsey Mitchell, also with the Indiana Fever. And Nafessa Collier. Ooh, this is a star-studded class. Gabby Williams. Katie Lou Samuelson. She's still out there. Jordan Canada. She plays for the Atlanta Dream. Asia Durr, Louisville. Now, I don't know her. Does anybody know Asia Durr? I don't know her to know who she plays for. Sabrina Unescu, Oregon. Yep. Know who that is. Azure Stevens. Yep. Know who that is. Kalani Brown, Baylor. Yep. Know who that is. Know who that is. Lexi Brown, Duke. Yep. Know who that is. Kristen Awingay. Name sound familiar. Sophie Cunningham. Definitely know who that is. Kia Nurse, UConn. No, I know who that is. Arike Obagunwale, Notre Dame. I know who that is. Victoria Bivens. Don't know who that is. And Tanise Martin, West Virginia. Don't know that one. Rebecca Greenwell. I don't think I know her either. Shakayla Thomas, not familiar with her. Brooke McCarty. So as it goes later down the line, I don't know these ladies. Monique Billings. I do know Monique Billings. She still plays. Maisha Hines Allen. Yeah, I heard her name. Ruthie Herbert. Okay. All right. So a lot of those women from the 2017 class are still around and they're about to finally get paid. Now, the question is, how many WNBA players are in line for the Supermax? We know Asia Wilson is first. Let's see who else is about to elevate their lifestyle. Now, in addition to a $1.4 million contract base salary, they still get revenue sharing of jersey sales and all the other things that they have. And then they also get money, like if they are in, I don't know if they have incentives in their contracts. I didn't hear anything like that. I didn't hear anything like that. The score is South Carolina 88, USC 46. Kennedy has a good, disposition about things on the bench. They took the starters out. Southern Cal, well, they left number 10 in, Aaliyah Samuels. She's a good leader. 25 looks dejected. She got to get it together. She looked like she don't know why we doing this. They're showing Jazzy, she keeping up a positive face. She probably think they need to fire their coach, but she's not going to say it. The cameraman is funny how they just be staring at people's faces. All right, so rebounded by South Carolina. They get the layup. Number 30, Maryam. M-A-R-Y-U-M, Maryam. Yep, number 30. Nice pass across the court from Makir to Maryam. Okay, all right. The B team is doing it. Okay. Shout out to Don Staley for resting the starters and getting in the future of South Carolina, because they're going to need some playing time, and this is it. And guess what? They're playing in the tournament. So this will help when they come back next year. The jitters won't be as high as they would be if they never set foot in a tournament game. So this is good strategy by Coach Don Staley. Okay, Jazzy's back out there. Kennedy looks like she's back out there. Great ball moving by Southern Cal. And Kennedy misses that. I don't think shoot threes is her thing. I need to look that up. Now, I don't know if that comes down to coaching, but, they talking about they have the number 1 ranked class next year. They still need a new coach. Great ball moving by South Carolina. 3 minutes and 51 seconds left. Kicks it out to Maryam. Maryam kicks it over to Tanaya. Kicks it over to Alicia. Alicia back to Maryam, who's just waiting under the basket, and she get the layup. Shout out to Maryam. Shout out to Maryam, who came off the bench and getting it done. Getting it done. Talk about a well-coached team. Man. Talk about a well-coached team. Shout out to Miriam. This is impressive. This is impressive. The Hawks are playing at this high level. And I know you're like, this is a college team. It's still high-level basketball. It's efficiency that matters. Juju face is like, please stop shining the camera in my face. Just stop it. Just stop it. 94-48. 20 of 33 on free throws. And the other team is like 3 or 7. Something weird like that. Shout out to Southern Cal for the 3, 51-94. Don't sound so bad. And Alicia takes it to the other end of the court. Lobbed across, and now it's 96-51. And I think the whistle blew. There's a foul. Let's see who gets the foul. Miriam fouled number 3. There's a quick little huddle by South Carolina. Which WNBA players are likely to get the Supermax contract? Okay, so yeah, Miriam fouled a player from South Carolina, so they at the line. Score is 96-51. It doesn't sound as bad. Lyndon Jones was the player. 96-52. That doesn't sound so bad, huh? 96-52. That doesn't sound so bad. 3 minutes left and counting down. 3:06. But great ball movement by South Carolina. 24 takes the shot and misses it. It's all right. They're going back down to the other end of the field. Let's see what happens. Jazzy's still out there. And it's a steal. It's a steal. Turnover steal. And they end up out of bounds trying to battle for it. So the battle was led to the sideline. Who is 24 for South Carolina? Let's see. Score is 94-48. 24 is Aaliyah McDowell. Okay. All right. Okay. McKeer has 13 points. Wow. Leading points is Joyce Edwards. Not a surprise. Followed by Okot, number 11. Not a surprise. Then Tania Latson. Then Tessa. And then McKeer. And now Dauda, Marion. Yeah. So Aaliyah makes the free throw. So 97-52. USC has the ball, trying to facilitate the ball movement, and it's good. Who was that shot the 3? Shout out to whoever that was. Don't know who. That was number 3. The one I said looked kind of dejected at the free throw line. She got her 3 in. 55-97. Good job. Great ball movement per usual by South Carolina. McKeer running the clinic, and she misses the mid-range shot. Rebounded by number 3, who just made a tray. So she's out here good. She almost fell, but she maintained balance. Took a step back 3 and did it. She should have been playing. God damn. 58-97 by number 3 for South Carolina, who's on fire. They better keep the ball in her hands. They could make it a little closer. Alicia shoots it and misses the 3. Founded by South Carolina. Who is number 3 for number 3? London Jones. She has 14 field goals. 5 of 10. She don't have any points, but she should have some points though, because I saw her shoot a 3. Okay. So they went 5 of 10. So she had 10 tries and she made 5. So it's that 15 points. She's 3 or 4 at the free throw line. South Carolina's back at the free throw line with with Aaliyah, the number 24, the one name I just learned. Okay. Aaliyah, yeah. Aaliyah McDowell. Okay. Jazzy moving the ball into the paint. She went for the layup, but I don't know if the whistle blew. The score is 99-58. While it doesn't sound bad, yeah. I don't know. It's still a blowout. I think 58-99 is still a blowout, correct? I'm like, it's still a blowout. Shout out to y'all if y'all hanging out in the background. Just hit the like button. basketball watch parties might actually be new for some of the people in our community, but basketball is not new to our community. We'll probably catch another game. Let me know if there's a men's game we want to see. I don't know. Maybe LSU and Duke. I kind of might want to watch it. I don't know. Great lob to Makir. Makir scores is 101-59. Now that sounds bad. And number 3 is Scrappy for USC. She was really trying to make something happen, but she failed. She failed. Coach Don Staley trying not to celebrate. 101-59. They're playing at South Carolina, which gives South Carolina the home court advantage. But they are number 1, right? So in this area, this region or whatever. Okay, Alicia, great ball movement to Aaliyah McDowell, 24 back to 31, 31 back to 24. Makir trying to position herself under the rim, but it ain't happening. And Aaliyah McDowell shoots it, but did she get the points or they already blew the whistle? She didn't get the points. But the ball went in, though. Program dominant South Carolina, SEC title since 2015, 10 regular season, 9 conference tournaments, reached 7 of the last 10 Final Fours, 3-time national champion, 24, 22, 2017. Yep. Great ball movement by Cal. Number 0 comes off the bench and gets to the basket. Okay, all right. But I don't see the points change, but it's 59-101. I thought she scored there. 36 seconds left in the game. Maybe they just don't care no more. I'm just kidding. But I thought she scored. Makir, they just passing the ball around. The 31 to Latson. Latson looked like she gonna kick it out to Alicia. Alicia trying to get close to the basket, and the ball just kind of falls out of her hands. 19 seconds left, 101-59. USC needs a new coach. USC needs a new coach. That's just what it is. There ain't no way around it. They got too much talent coming in late. That's why 3 looks so dejected, because she was just sitting over there and she was a contributor right off the bench. She should have been playing. There wasn't good rotation early on. All right, that's it. 8 seconds and counting down. They just go all out with Makir dribbling the ball up the court. Nothing's going to happen. 101-59 is the final. The coaches exchange hugs. Coach Don Staley is victorious once again. South Carolina improves to 33-3. They make their 12th straight Sweet 16 appearance. I want to find out who they're going to play next. I want to find out who they're going to play next because I want to see it. Whatever it is, I want to see it. I guess I'm going to be watching Sling again until this is over with. All right, that was it, guys. That was it. So South Carolina is going to move on to play Oklahoma on Saturday. TCU is going to play Virginia. I'm going to tell you, TCU versus South Carolina, I'm going to want to see that. A lot of people going to want to see that if it comes to that. All right, so we might be back Saturday to watch South Carolina take on Oklahoma. This was good. All right, so turn your notifications on if you want to join us again. Let me shout y'all out for kicking it with us on this one. This was good. Hold on one second. I'm trying to see y'all. Hold on one second. Going to the comments. The other game started real fast. Nola girl, short and giving us different sports. Absolutely. Thank you. Don't be surprised if Juju hits the portal and end up in South Carolina with a bag. By the way, or the Lady Gamecocks sponsorship with Nike. I don't know. I can't tell you I was paying attention to that, but what is Juju a Jordan athlete? Is that what that's interesting. Juju looked like she need to get out of there. Juju Jazzy, number 11, number 3, and number 10 hit the door. Hit the door. Juju ain't going nowhere. She's staying at South Carolina because she's from LA. First off, this is the NIL era. And if you want to win, why would you spend your last year on that team with that coach? The team is not bad. I personally feel like it was late adjustments. I don't know why these girls weren't getting to the free throw line like that. Look at what Joyce Edwards was doing. She the leading scorer, and that's why Joyce Edwards would actually get the bucket and the foul and make the free throws. They missed too many threes. Wasn't enough rotation. Some of the good players were fired, came in too late because it wasn't good adjustments in the first half. I think their coach got to go. They need somebody else that can inspire them, and I don't think Juju should waste her last year at Cal because she's from California. Juju better get that bag and get on. I agree. I totally agree. So we're going to get out of here. We'll be back on the next one, probably Saturday. We're going to keep following South Carolina and see where this thing goes, right? Also, keep an eye on TCU. And I want to see if TCU ends up playing South Carolina or Texas. So somewhere between Texas, South Carolina, and TCU. But I'm rolling with South Carolina. I'm just watching Texas and TCU. All right, y'all. This was good. Thank y'all so much. Great conversation. Thank you, Coach. But this is the NIL era, Coach. So Juju need to get on. She need to get on. And Jazzy them need to get on too. Especially if they don't get a new coach. Staying in LA to lose. Yeah, I don't think that's the way to go, Coach. Things have changed, right? We're not staying for loyalty, right? People got to get out here and get their dreams fulfilled. Juju can win a ring, but not with this kind of coaching. Absolutely not. You don't even have your players motivated to get the score, the bucket, and the foul. Come on now. That was one big difference. That was a huge difference. So yeah, Coach, things change, Coach. Love to have you here. Another great watch party. Yep, we'll see you next time. Coach, I believe your comment on the screen just in case other people want to comment on that. They might feel like you do. And we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching What She Said Sports Basketball. We'll see y'all probably Saturday to watch South Carolina take on Oklahoma. I'm going to see y'all later. Have a good night, everybody.